Órale, Cholo Truck, los tres chingones, boxing shots, other chingones y chingonas. All right, man. So across the pond, we had little Nick Ball, homie, get in there against Sam Goodman in a pretty competitive fight, dog. Look, Sam Goodman's no punk. I like Nick Ball. I am a fan of Nick Ball. He's like a little small Tasmanian devil. I get it. I understand that not too many people cared about this fight. All right. But what's happening at 126 pounds, I mean, he is one of the top guys on there. Now, here's the thing when it comes to this fight, um, Sam Goodman has some moments. We'll get to 126 pounds in a second, but Sam Goodman definitely had some good moments, which kind of got me a little bit like, whoa, is he going to win this fight? Because I thought that would have been the worst thing, man. Because if anybody's going to sell a fight, it's going to be Nick Ball, just because he's very exciting to watch. All right. And he's from across the pond, which means on this side of the world, not too many people care about that. So if it were Sam Goodman, they would have cared even less, right? At least Nick Ball, the guy's a little Tasmanian devil. He's a short dude, but the guy brings it. He's fun to watch. So I'm like, dog, I cannot see Sam Goodman winning this fight. That's going to be detrimental, at least for one of the titles at 126 pounds. But no, eventually Nick Ball, he got the ball rolling a little bit and came out with the victory. Now Sam Goodman was doing some good work, actually using Nick Ball's aggression against him. However, here's the thing though, he could not keep up with Nick Ball's pressure, and that's the thing. Now I thought Nick Ball, he definitely won the fight. For sure, he won the fight. But I don't know, man. A little bit of concerns here and there, especially going forward in his career. Now, so he wins the fight, hands down. He wins. Here's the thing when it comes to this, right? When we talk about 126 pounds, okay, you have Stephen Fulton, Angelo Leo, and Rafa Espinosa as champions, and the other one is Nick Ball. Now, I would like to see some unification matches between these four guys. Now, out of all these four guys, some say that Nick Ball is the weakest link. I'm not saying he's not. Okay, I'm not saying he's not. I give him a chance against all these guys. I don't favor him against all these guys, but I do give him a chance, especially probably somebody like an Angelo Leo. I like Angelo Leo. I do. I think Nick Ball probably stands the best shot against an Angelo Leo. I'm not saying he wins because I would still favor Angelo Leo, but I think that'd be a good match to make. But I think in order for Nick Ball to have unification matches, you're going to have to travel over there. Why travel over there? Because as I'm looking at this list, none of these guys really sell over here. Now, I don't want to go out and say that, hey, man, Nick Ball, he's an attraction over there. He's a superstar over there across the pond. No, 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 no. He's not no big, huge superstar. But I think he sells more than any one of these guys sell over here. I mean, you got some pretty decent names. Rafa Espinosa, tall guy, he can do okay. I don't know how big of a real superstar he is, but he can do okay. He draws a little bit of a crowd. Angelo Leo, I mean, now we're taking a step down, right? Stephen Fulton, yeah, it's kind of another guy right there. That's just kind of like, he'll do all right. He'll sell, I guess pretty somewhat decent numbers, I guess. Not that much. You also have somebody like a Ray Vargas, who's a champion in recess, and Bruce Carrington, who's the interim featherweight champion. All those weird stuff. But when it comes to full champions, yeah, man, none of these guys really sell. And I believe Nick Ball sells more over there than any one of these three guys sell over here. Not to exaggerate and say that Nick Ball, you know, sells out, extreme numbers out there, because I don't think he does. But I definitely think he sells more than any one of these three guys sell over here. So it's going to be incumbent on one of these guys to say, you know what, Vatos Locos forever. I'm going to jump on a plane and I'm going over there, man, and take that WBA strap away from him to unify the straps. Because I don't really think there's really anything for Nick Ball to come over here. Yes, to unify the straps. However, I think the money, the bigger money, for any of the unification matches is going to be over there across the pond in his territory. So it'd be interesting to see, man, what happens next. But I'm a fan of Nick Ball. I do like watching him fight. The guy's fun to watch. Um, this fight was a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. I knew Sam Goodman's no punk, but yeah, man, I'd like to see Nick Ball out of all the champions that are on here. Rafa Espinosa, Angelo Leo, and Stephen Fulton. I'd like to see him go up against Angelo Leo. I think that'd be a banger, homie. That'd be a straight banger right there. Badass. But Nick Ball, in my opinion, is not gonna come over here for an Angelo Leo fight. Leo's gonna have to go over there. And any one of these three guys is gonna have to go over there. Especially Angelo Leo. Maybe Ball comes over here for an Espinosa or a Fulton fight, maybe. But an Angelo Leo fight, no, no. He's gonna have to go over there for damn sure. But that would be the next matchup to make, in my opinion, to unify these straps. But pretty good, decent fight. Cholo, choca los tres chingones boxing shots, all the chingones y chingonas. Catch you guys on next round.